Alright folks, here we are for another read-through. Today it is episode 6 of Dark Throne. And a quick reminder before we begin, please click a link down below so you can check out the read-throughs I have been doing for the other webtoons my friends and I have been putting together. Yesterday was episode 6 of Chopmaster, before that it was Kia Princess of the Pry, Id, Dragon Glide, and Dynasty of the Dragon. Also, click the other link down below if you want to read this episode with me. Just click the link and we can read it together. I'm sure you're all very interested to see what's going to happen after we left off last episode. Where Asagi and Miko logged into Immortal Lords, and now they are face to face with their opponent at level 99, the Flame Manticore. So, shall we see what happens next? Here we go. Episode 6, Dark Throne. Miko and Asagi, or rather, Morla and Keela, face off is the Flame Manticore. Morla quickly turns to Keela for information. So what's the story behind this thing? Its power level is in the mid-80s, and it's supposed to be one of the top 20 most powerful creatures in this world. The Flame Manticore lets out a roar. Morla doesn't seem worried. Don't be scared, we can take this thing. We just have to work together. The usual strategy? You use your hocus pocus while I bash its skull in. Right. Flame Manticore swings its claws down at the two girls, and together, they jump to safety. While in mid-jump, Keela activates one of her spells. Glide Wing! This allows her to float into the air and hover like a bird. As magical wings appear behind her back. Flame Manticore looks up at Keela, roaring, and then moves forward to gobble her up. That gives Morla her chance to attack. Eyes on me, kitty cat! She rushes forward with her vampire speed. But, despite its size, Flame Manticore is actually pretty fast as it swings its tail forward and sends Morla flying. But as she goes, Morla flips through the air and skids on the ground. Is that all you got? Meanwhile, Keela prepares one of her spells and fires it at the Flame Manticore. Crimson Lightning! And the lightning hits Flame Manticore, not only zaps him, but burns him as if it were made of fire. Unfortunately, the fire part doesn't do much good since the Flame Manticore has fire immunity. But the electricity definitely hurts him. And he shakes his head for a bit, trying to recover himself. That's when Morla sees her chance and dashes forward. Let's see how he likes this. Using her vampiric speed, she slices up Flame Manticore's leg with her swords. In response, Flame Manticore swings his claws down at Morla, but she quickly does several backflips to avoid it. I've got you now. She looks at her sword, which is dripping with Flame Manticore's blood. But just as she's about to put her plan into action, Flame Manticore's tail shoots at her, and she just barely avoids it. The tail comes at her again, and she just manages to block the tip with her blades, but the extreme force causes the blades to crack, and they're in danger of breaking. Not if Keela has anything to say about it. Hang on, Miko! Thunder Pierce! An attack twice as strong as her last one comes flying in from Keela's staff. Morla gets out of the way as the attack flies forward and completely slices off of Flame Manticore's tail. The Flame Manticore lets out a roar of agony. And while it's distracted, Morla and Keela regroup. Nice one, thanks. Well, you're always helping me. I had to return the favor. Then let's finish this and call it even. Sounds fair to me. Let's roll! The two girls charge and Flame Manticore turns. And as they attack, Keela goes first. Drain Binding Chain! A magic circle appears and several magical chains shoot out of it. And then wrap around Flame Manticore and begin draining his stamina and his magic and his health. As he struggles, Morla puts her plan into action. Now it's my turn. Crossing her blades, the blood from Flame Manticore she used engulfs her swords, turning them crimson. And as she attacks and swings her blades forward, a giant blade made of blood is at her enemy. Vampire Art! Blood Pendulum! Flame Manticore sends a burst of fire from his mouth. Both in response, but Morla's attack slices right through the flames and passes through Flame Manticore. For a while, the beast doesn't move. But then slowly, he completely splits in half and falls to the ground. And Morla lands next to Keela, and they both look at their triumph. We did it! Damn right we did! Just then, and a strong wind blows, and a gateway starts opening. That's when the computer voice speaks again. Congratulations, congratulations, you now proceed to the last challenge. Sagrasta awaits. This is it! The final level! We're actually doing this! Well then, Your Highness, let's go claim your throne. Together, they head through the doorway. Beyond this gate lies their final test for the throne. And that's the end of episode 6 of Dark Throne. I bet you guys are excited to see what will happen next. If you can't wait, we'll just check it out on Webtoons, see what we got so far. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Leave your comments down below and I will see you next time. I love you all and there is nothing you can do about it. Until we meet again, adieu.